This conference will now be recorded.
Second. Okay, fine. Let me start this application. Okay, let me go to this file, pending files. Now, actually, month end and year end process, whether we have discussed or not, I have discussed, but because
No, sir.
not yet. Okay, fine. Let us discuss on this one, month end process and year end process. It is most important. It is really important. So, month end process means, I think we have discussed this one. I remember. Recently, I have discussed like days, 1st April to January, 1st April to December, like March 31st. Not it?
No, sir. No, sir.
Then which batch I have explained this one? Okay, fine. I'm sorry. That is, I have explained for the 78 batch. I got it now. So it is most important. Please try to understand. First thing is, if you want to run year-end process, we have to do simple one. It is 5 minutes job, but we need to understand month-end process first. Means what is this month-end means? Every company in the world, any company, very big companies, first week of every month they will generate trial balance report. Every company they will generate first week of every month they will generate the trial balance and they will monitor what is the company position. Okay, so for that the first one is foreign currency revaluation in AP, AR, GL and cash in. You need to run this process. If in case any exports and imports are there, any exports or imports are there, you need to run foreign currency revaluation. You need to run foreign currency revaluation. It is must. So that if it is because of this exchange rate gain or loss, my company position may be, sometimes it may be a profit, sometimes it may be loss. Okay, my company position may be profit and loss, maybe. That is the reason it is must. You need to run foreign currency revaluation for AP and AR. Next one, inventory closing. Inventory closing process I have explained. Of course, that is, to be frankly, it is T&L. It is SCM part, supply chain management. But whether it is executed or not, you need to verify. Because of that, inventory value may be increased, inventory value may be decreased. So even though it is part of SCM, finance consultants, you need to make sure whether it is executed or not. Third one, fixed asset depreciations. As a best practices, every month you need to execute fixed asset depreciations. You need to post. fixed asset depreciations you need to post. Okay, next. Any pending invoices. Here it may be a customer invoices, it may be a vendor invoice. All the invoices, if it is any pending, suppose on 30th or 31st of May, you have posted so many packing slips, product receipts, invoices are not generated. If it is pending, because on 30th and 31st, there will be huge requirement will come in any company, because sales people, they need to reach their targets, so they will do a lot on exercise in the last 2 days, 3 days. They need to showcase to their manager, sales manager. So in the entire month, it may be they have neglected, but last 1 week they will work a lot. They will call each and every customer, give me your order, give me an order, because they need to showcase their targets. Okay, fine. Next, any provisional entries are payable entries. Any provisional or payable entries should be completed. So all these four you are very much clear. Now, what is this? What is this? Anyone has any idea what is this provisional entries or payable entries? What is this idea? Any idea? Provisional entries or payable entries?
Provision on revenue and accruals, maybe.
Sorry?
Provision on revenue and accruals.
Provision on revenue and approvals. No. Okay, partially, but still, can you please elaborate?
Any expenses which need to be paid in the future.
Exactly right. So any expenses happened in the last month but not paid, and we are paying in the month of next month. What do you mean here? Provisional entries means are payable entries. Suppose rent amount. This rent amount, I'm paying 5th or 4th of every month. 3rd, 4th, 5th of every month I'm paying rent amount. But this rent amount I'm paying on 3rd June or 4th June, 3rd June or 4th June, that expenses belongs to May 1st to May 31st. May 1st to May 31st. Okay, so that I need to book an expenditure. That is provisional entries. Yes, expenses incurred but not updated. Yeah, received or not updated. Okay, yes, Seshu, you are correct. So all those entries should be posted. So how to post this one, accountants will take care, but let me show you in the system how it will be posted. Cancel. Okay. Fine. Now if you go here, general ledger, collapse all, journal entries, general journal entries. click new, select the general journal, go to lines, now suppose I will post 31st December, 31st May, I am paying rent expenses. Okay, so suppose $5,000. Now here rent payable account. Here I will take the rent payable. Suppose this is this one I'm taking rent payable. Example, this is rent payable. So we are booking expenses on 31st. Actually, I'm not paying. This is not paying. I'm paying on 5th of June. But I'm booking these expenses. Now I'm doing reversal on June 1st. So that this expenses shows on 31st May, it is getting reversed on June 1st. We are using payable account, rent payable account. This is rent payable, liability account. Now let me pause. Now look at this one. There are two transactions created. One transaction is on 31st, and on 6th June, like 1st June, another transaction is created. Got it? So that it will be nullifying, zero, net effect is zero, but expenses are booking in the last week. Got it? As a whole, it is zero, but we are showcasing on 31st. Like this kind of provisional entries, you need to enter. Accountants, they will enter a lot. Electricity, like this one, there are so many expenses will be there. Rent amount, electricity, like this, there are so many expenses they need to pay. If these salaries, they are paying first week of every month, then they need to make it provisional entries. Understood? Provisional entries? Any doubt in this? It was auto reverse automatic. Seshu, you got it, am I right?
Sir,
Can you?
if you selected that is not I'm able to understand, sir. Which you are selected 531 and automatically
This is
generated it is 61, right?
31st May, you are booking as expenditure. So that if I'm generating from Jan 1st to April 1st to 31st May, it will show you expenses. It will show you expenses in P&L side, right? You are generating report from April 1st to 31st May in the month of 1st June. Am I right?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
It is showing expenses.
Yeah, it will show in May.
And this is reversed. So as you already paid, no, I have not paid, am I right? It is zero. But I am showing expenses in the month of May. Got it? Understood?
Yes, sir.
Still
Yes.
any
Confusion, sir. Can you repeat it one more time?
Actually, so 1st May to 31st May, the rent amount you need to pay. Am I right?
Yes.
If you are not paid, profit will be shown more. Agree?
Yes, sir.
So you need to book that expenses on 31st May, but you are not paying. What you have to do? You are paying this one on 31st May, but you are telling like it is a liability I need to pay. So you are booking expenses. So profit will be decreased. Agree?
Okay.
But we are not paying. That is the reason we are reversing. So are you a BCom graduate? Varghese?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
So if you are a commerce background guy, it is the next. Actually, we have not paid. It is reversing.
Just
So
we are
net effect.
doing,
Yeah. Proceed.
Yes,
Hello?
Sir,
we are recording the pending expenses for in the month of May, and we are reversing it in the month of June.
Yes.
sir, in the same case, if we pass the June month expenses, the same 5,000,
Hmm.
the net effect will be zero then
So this is
in June
zero,
month.
but whenever you are paying, you have not paid here now.
No, sir. I agree, sir. It is not paid. The same JV will pass in the month of June month expenses.
No, you need to pay actually rent amount you need to pay. Whether you have used cash here, cash or bank, it is zero, this is zero, am I right? Net of it is zero. Whenever you are paying this rent amount, suppose on 5th of May, I'm paying like 5th June. Actually, that is not a paid payment. Now I am paying on 5th June or 6th June. Cash, I'm paying cash. Then cash account credit, and expenses account debit. Am I right? This is the actual
Yeah.
transaction
Yes.
you are posting. The previous transaction, is there an impact on rent amount?
It was zero.
Already one credit is there, sir. There from the JV.
So let me show you now.
No, sir. In this case, we are passing provision entry. Later on, we will
Yes,
book the actual invoice. Correct, sir?
yes, exactly right. Exactly right.
Then it will nullify the June month amount.
Yeah.
Okay, for the JV now we are passing the standard invoice.
So if you verify the transactions, now you are generating report up to 31st May. Am I right?
Yes.
So up to 31st May, you are booking expenses, but you are not paid. That is provisional entry. That is called provisional entry or payable entry. You are booking, but actually it is net effect is zero. The actual posting is this one. So on 31st May, it is only books of records you are showing as expenses, but it is not real expenses. Got it?
Yes, sir. We are just passing the provision entry. We did
Exactly.
not take any vendor account.
Yes. So if you are not able to follow, leave it. This is accountants will take care about this one. You need not to worry. This is accountant's responsibility. This is accountant's responsibility. It is pure commerce. Okay, pure commerce.
Yes, I
Fine.
understand.
These all entries should be completed. Now, year-end process. Year-end process. In the year-end process also, you need to complete all month-end processes. All month-end process. Along with this one, you need to create a new financial year. New financial year should be created. Okay, new financial year should be created. Give me a minute. 78. Recently, I have explained to this batch. Let me copy this one. Okay, so if you do year-end process, in AX 2012, so I will discuss this point later. This is an additional point I will discuss with you. I'm cutting down and keeping downside. Later we'll discuss. Now what happens if you do year-end process? This is also not required. It will confuse your mind. Expansion. Now, startup accounts are classified into three, like assets, liabilities, equities, and P&L accounts are sales revenue, cost of goods, expenses, other incomes, and profit. Now, the balances in the assets, liabilities, and equities will be carried forward from the last year to new financial year, and the balances amounts in the P&L accounts, okay, will be net balance will be transferred to retained earnings. This net effect will become a net profit or net loss, and it will be passed to, in this account, equities, retained earnings. The net profit will be transferred to here as a retained earnings. Understood? Asset balances, liability balances, and equity balances will be carried forward to the next year. How it will be? Suppose this is the financial year from April 1st to 31st March. In this, period 0 is opening, period 1, period 2, like this, period 12, and period 13. And next financial year is April 1st, 2022, this financial year. Okay, the closing period of the last year, 2022, will be carried forward to the opening balances in the new year periods. So period 13 and period 0 will come into the picture now. Getting my point? In period 13, closing balances will be calculated, and it will become a opening balances for period 0. So year-end process means the balances will be carried forward from last year to new year only for assets, liabilities, and equities. These three only. And remaining all, it will be transferred to retail. Okay, understood? Any questions? So how to do it? Let me show in the system. It is simple, nothing here. It's not a complex at all. So go to general ledger, collapse all, periodic tasks, sorry, period close, year-end closing. Okay, you can select. So year-end closing, you can select year-end closing, select the legal entity, click OK. Now you need to mention here for which financial year, what is the voucher number, click OK. Now in 2012, you can execute only one company. For USMF company, you can execute only for USMF. Whereas in D365, you can run this year-end process, run for multiple companies at a time. Got it? This is possible in D365. So that's what I have written here. In AX 2012, opening balance, the form name is opening balances. In 2012, it is the form name is opening balances. Here it is year-end close. In 2012, the form name is opening balance. Okay, this we can execute for that specific company only. And means USMF company means for USMF company only you can do execute. Whereas here you can execute for multiple. What happens if you do run like this? Let me show you. Trial balance. I'm going to general ledger, collapse all, inquiries and reports, trial balance. So from 2017 to 2017, this financial year is Jan to December. If you calculate balances, not here, main account, opening balance, closing balance. Okay, fine. Now look at this one, the closing balances are there. Now I'm taking duplicate. (2018), click on calculate balances. Okay, so look at this one, opening balances. Last year closing balance 7762 700.94, that is becoming opening balance. Like this it will come, but this is only for 1 series, 2 series, 3 series, but not 4 series. From 4 series, 5 series, there is no opening balance. Understood? The closing balances will be there for 4 series, 5 series also. The net effect of these balances will be transferred to trial balance here as a retained earnings. Understood? As a net profit or loss. So simply you need to run year and close, select the company, click OK, and enter the date, the financial year 2017 or 18, enter the words. That's it. Click OK. This is a bad job. Automatically, if you click OK, what happens? This balances from previous year to next year will be carried forward. This is 17 balances, closing balances will be transferred to opening balances for 18. Understood? Any questions here?
Sir, once year-end process is completed, can we read on again? Means
Yes,
sometimes the audit adjustment is there.
Yes, there will be a lot of amendments, adjustments, corrections. Whenever you are running, we have option 1 option also. Look at this one. I'm executing second time. Now I want to remove the old transactions. I want to create fresh transactions. Then undo the previous close. Otherwise, if you keep like this, earlier it is 5,000, now it is 5,050. So 50 for 50, another change, it will create one more transaction. If you are keeping like this. If you remove like this, the old transaction will be removed and it will create 5,050 new transaction directly. Understood? Remove previous closing transactions, yes or no? Undo previous closing means if you want to remove, you can remove this one. If you keep like this, 50 adjustment transaction will be posted. This year-end process can be executed n number of times. 1000 times, 100 times, 1000 times, 10,000 times you can generate. No problem. If you want to remove the previous transaction, yes, click on yes, and then previous transaction will be removed and new transaction will be created. If you keep like this, it will create amendments only, the corrections. Clear?
Yes,
Any
yes, sir.
questions?
Sir, I have one more questions in this
Yeah,
year-end
please.
close. So let's say we have done this year-end close on 1st April, and then balances are coming to 1st April, right? So let's say my audit is closed on 31st September or the 30th September or 31st October. So that times if I want to rerun, and from April to September, the books are monthly books are already closed.
One second. April to September books are closed.
No, sir.
This financial year? This
yeah,
financial year?
yeah, this
You mean
financial
to
year.
say, this one? Books are closed. Tell me.
Yeah, monthly books are closed. So monthly books means like our opening balance, ARAP balances are already closed, right, sir?
Yeah, understood.
So if I rerun it, then how it would be?
So that is the reason it is going to period 0, but not period 1. Look at this one. If you go to financial year, system will not look at the regular transactions, whatever you are doing. System is taking care. If you go to calendar, general ledger, it is not looked at. So fiscal calendars. Suppose take the example fiscal. Now you are talking about these periods are blocked. Am I right? Period 1,
Yes,
period 2 are on hold. That is here in this one, ledger calendars. Now, so my periods are closed. These periods are closed. Then what happens? System will not look at this one. This is for data entry. This open or on hold or closed is for data entry. You are telling like on hold. Am I right?
yes, sir.
All right. System
Yes,
will
sir.
not look at this one. System is looking at this one. This is permanently closed. System is executing from 2022 December to 23 January 1st. Got it? So it is looking at period 13. It is not data entry. You are not going to enter this one data. See, in 22, you have period 1, period 0, period 1, like this, period 13. It will calculate the closing balances from period 1 to period 12, and it will be sum up here, and this is transferring to 23 opening balances. So this opening balance is already period is permanently closed. So if you verify the transactions, this is not for, I mean to say, where it is closed or opened, it is irrelevant for them, because that is whatever it is. See here, it is opening. This is operating. Whatever you are posting, this is operating. For that only stopped open, stopped close will be there. For this one, there is no impact. It is process. Got it?
Okay, sir.
So period 13 and period 0, these two are always closed. If you observe,
Yeah.
always closed. Got it?
Yes, sir. Sir, what I am saying in accounts, let me give you an example. In account receivable, we have 10,000 balance, and that 10,000 is pertaining to one single invoice. Okay, sir. So that is balance till 31st March, but in the month of May, we have received payment from customer. We have settled the transactions against that open invoice. So when I'm rerunning the opening balance in the month of October, then you said you have to use that options, right, sir? The previous balance, the checkbox.
So now the transaction on which date you have posted? Tell me now. Last year or this year?
No, last year that invoice booking was done last year, but payment is done this current financial year.
What is the problem here? Last year balance will be carried forwarded as a opening balance as a 10,000. What is the problem
Yes,
here?
but I made the settlement on May month, right?
Settlement is for closing the for settlement is like
Balance.
for the customer balance is nullifying, but it is
Yes,
already balance will be there. Am I right? So if you verify the report on the 31st May, then it will show you 0. If you verify on April 30th, it will show you 10,000. Am I right?
yes, yes.
That will not impact year-end process. Year-end process will impact. Suppose on 30th May, 30th March, suppose 25,000 is there. Now you did some corrections. Instead of 25,000, you have added 5,000, 5,000 more. We have entered in 30th May, 30th March. Then balances are changing. Am I right?
Yes.
31st March, if the balances are changing, that balances will be impacted here. That's it.
Okay.
As a opening balance. Am I right?
Yes, yes. Yeah.
Only if you change last financial year, some values it may be required. Some expenses I have not booked last year. Now I have booked. Then balances will be changed. Or some provisional entries I have not entered last year. I need to enter. Then you need to rerun. If you are posting any transaction the previous year, you need to run immediately, or next whenever you have time, you need to execute. Got it?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Understood.
Any more questions, team?
Sir, when you are recording provision for expenses journal entry, so we are giving the reversal date. Without reversal date, can we record the entry?
Yeah, you can post. That will be normal entry. You need to enter reversal entry manually.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Reversal entry. Remove that last checkbox. That's it. Normal post.
Okay, sir. Right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well. Any more questions, team? Anyone about this year-end process? Actually, 10 minutes or 15 minutes topic. Not much. Okay, fine. No problem. Okay, let me discuss on this point.
Sir, can we review errors or yesterday's errors?
Which errors? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Any errors is there? Let me verify.
Really, like
Hmm.
I wanted to transfer, do invoicing. I was getting like this voucher is already used.
Yeah. So
Whereas I never used any vouchers, numbers, any sequences.
yeah, I will make you presenter. Do you have environment readily with you? Satish?
Yes, sir.
Can I make you presenter? Do you have
Sir,
environment
checking.
with you?
Yeah, yes, sir.
I'm making you
Good.
presenter. If environment is not ready, we will see tomorrow. Okay, if it is ready level, yeah, fine.
So this is the invoice, sir, which I wanted to.
Can you check with any other person? Your child is crying like anything.
It's taking a lot of time.
No problem.
It is yesterday. It was. I tried multiple times, sir. It was not coming. Today it's got completed.
The number
Yes,
sequence
right.
it is, yeah, maybe one thing I can tell you, you have opened multiple forms. If you
Okay.
open multiple forms, it will create problems. The one form you need to open from one screen, not more than that.
Okay.
Got it? Got it? That could be the one of the reason.
Fine, sir. Fine.
Yeah, yeah. No
Sir, I
problem.
have one
Fine.
doubt. Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I'm also getting errors actually. Accounting currency and reporting currency was not matching.
Yeah, can I
I'm,
make you presenter? Do you have system readily available?
yeah, sir.
Okay, I'm making you presenter. Your error message is different from his message.
Yes.
You know, whatever you are reading is different. You have missed so many setups. It will take maybe 15 minutes, maybe 10 minutes, maybe 1 minute, maybe half an hour.
Yes, sir.
What you did mistake, we need to verify. This is called debugging. So accounting currency and reporting currency both are same, and showing error message means it will be a lot. It could be any mistake. Now, okay, so
Already
yeah,
was
try to post it. But now I will tell you. Okay,
Yeah.
I can understand. Okay, show the error message to the entire team. I can understand. Do it invoice.
Okay.
Show the invoice to every, because I know the error message, but it should be understandable by every student in the batch.
I'm doing
Try
invoice.
to post and get the get the error message.
Yes, Angela.
You can mute yourself, remaining people, please.
This is I'm getting, sir. Much time actually.
Yeah, fine. Now keep it like that. Go to the second browser.
Okay.
Go to accounts payable module. Okay. Vendor posting profiles. Show me the vendor posting profiles.
Vendor posting profile.
Collapse all first. Collapse all.
Okay.
Set up vendor posting profiles. Okay. So where is the ledger account? Summary account.
Here summary account was not showing, sir, actually.
Why it will not show? Click on edit. Click on edit in the top. Scroll down.
Okay.
Why it is not showing?
We need to select the account.
2 series. 2. So if you have not mapped, how system will recognize?
Okay.
For the next one. It is a blunder mistake.
Account payable offset invoice, other we can use.
Save. Now can you try? Delete the pending vendor invoice. Click on
Okay.
invoice and edit, yeah, and delete that one, existing one.
Done, sir.
Understood now? What is
Yes,
the
yes.
mistake you did?
Summary account was not mapped.
Yeah. So this is, see, this kind of errors is very silly errors.
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay. So here I'm not denying, I'm not blaming you, but you need to rectify this kind of errors at the earliest and at the beginning. Whenever you are learning, you need to be very much clear about this one. So you can come out these errors if you practice every day one time, at least 25 times.
Okay.
Okay, fine. I'm making myself presenter.
Done.
So it is not only for Anurit, I'm telling you to everyone. See, if you join for some other faculty training, you will not get this opportunity. I'm telling you, frankly. No one will ask you to create a company and doing all the setups and show me the errors. No one. I'm challenging you. No one will teach you this one. Whatever they will teach, it is data, like a transaction data they will focus, and they will ask you to leave over. That's it. The setups, mapping and posting and verification and do it and mistakes and show me the mistakes. This will not be explained by, this will not asked by other faculties. Okay. So you need to practice, and you need to come back with me issues. Actually, these issues I was expecting in during May 10th, May 15th. During May 10th, May 15th, I was expecting from many people this kind of errors. But after 1 month, I'm getting, after 20 days. This practice should be done by everyone as soon as I have completed company creation. Okay, fine, no problem. Now at least you are practicing. Okay, now it is it is already 9:04. So we'll stop here because many people will need to travel to their offices. Okay, we'll continue tomorrow. I have made back this pending topic like this one. What I thought it is a small topic, but we'll discuss. We'll continue tomorrow. Most probably next week it may be completed. Maybe it may be extended to another 2-3 days, 1 or 2 days. Okay. Fine.
Okay.
So we'll continue tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. IST. See you all. Bye bye.
Anyway, sir, thanks a lot, sir, for helping us to understand the tool.
No problem. You're welcome. Okay. See you. Bye.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sir.